you know, it kind of seemed interesting that this stuck around. Now we have Tate's cookies and everything. So it came up as like a thing, but the kids who were K through 12 who would graduate in 1988 by the time they reached the 12th grade, and you know, hopefully everybody made it that far, aside from the dead or people who I guess held back or people who dropped out or what have you. It's on the rare side. They try to get people through as best they can, at least, you know, aside from death. And it was our class that ushered in, is what they would say, desegregation for its first years. Of course, that's when everybody works the kinks out. I went to Mary C.I. Williams for 4th and 5th grade, just off of the exit, Adams 4 exit in Wilmington, Delaware. It's now Adams 4 Shopping Center. They condemned it after our 5th grade year for some reason. There's all kinds of speculation about what was going on in that building. So our specific group, this group I was in, wound up going over to Bancroft for 6th grade. I actually loved Bancroft. That was on 8th and Broome or 8th and Lombard or similar. And turned out Bancroft was my best year. So 6th grade. Who knows, but then it went back downhill. Then we returned to our neighborhood schools for 7th and 8th, and then the high schools that you would have normally gone to regardless. So 7th and 8th grade we could walk to school again, because I happen to live right behind Shoe Middle School, and Medill is where I went for K through 3. But kudos to Bancroft, because that's the one year that I felt confident for some weird reason. I remember a few days there, and it's like I felt like I was supported. I felt like I had friends. Anyway, I didn't like school in general. You know, I'm a normal person who, you know, and we had already, you know, I was with a single mom. My sister and I were with my mom, and then every other weekend we went to our dad's, where there was a totally different vibe. So you have one vibe in your own home, totally different vibe at another home, and then you're going through busing and divorce, then drugs came on the scene. Meanwhile, all in the mix, you're going to the dentist and being gassed up for, you know, 2 or 3 crowns, 4 fillings, and so forth and so on. I don't know if that particular dentist got a little insurance happy and took advantage of kids. In this case, I don't want to think that. I actually liked him as a person. I didn't feel intimidated by him or threatened or anything like that, but I'm wondering if we really needed that many fillings or crowns even. There were 2 crowns. The crowns might have been symbolic of something going on, you know, whether it's the food industry and kids being sort of taken advantage of through the dark side of the food industry, as Kennedy recently created a video about the dark side of the food industry and what it does to people. Wonder if he's part and parcel of making sure Sprouts is here. There's Whole Foods, Sprouts, and other natural stores. Sprouts popped up. I actually see it as the government. I see it as Biden and maybe even Kennedy's plan to have better food so that no one winds up in the D category of dentistry. So, which could affect your life long term if you have too much metal up in your grill. So you don't want that. Of course, we have Popeyes here, and technically they represent the dark side of the food industry. I mean, a bunch of chickens had to be killed for this. I happen to be a vegetarian, mostly vegan, but aside from yogurt. But that would come later in life, and it did actually help save my life to have this switch occur in my lifestyle. I think someone came along and made sure that I would be 10 times stronger than people ever imagined because of whatever kicked off in January of 2011, the 4th Monday of, when I was made to believe I'd be murdered in my apartment at 626 South 19th Street, apartment 1F. I couldn't hold my phone. My muscles went limp. I couldn't scream. Not a sound would come out of my mouth. I was that stunned. There's a whole series of orchestrated events that unfolded. I didn't know what to say to my dad. It's hard, like when you're stunned that badly, you don't even know how to explain what's happened, and then you feel like you're not going to be believed. It's just like, you know, someone taking over and you know, raping a person. You don't, and it's like, who's gonna believe me because that happens to be the son of diplomat A, you know? So someone saying you'd be surprised because there are watchdogs or good people in the sky who watch the bad behavior of those they have to work amongst, and they might have money. They're not always sure what to do because they don't want to wind up dead, I guess, either. So they try to handle things invisibly and sort of puppet someone. We will get this person over here and she'll be a moving target, and we'll just keep going, try to figure out how far people are willing to go to upset Sharon specifically. Not just, some people just have to be like comments on videos, some people just have to do it, you know. They may or may not realize what's going on specifically in each person's case. I just always err on the side of just be kind. If you don't have anything nice to say on comments on videos, then just don't even bother. I mean, why document yourself that way for evidence later? Because when you do that, you're documenting, you're showing who you want to be for a particular video creator, maker, whatever. I mean,
wait, 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 wait.
So, anyway, a new luxury apartment building 1001 coming in here with giant orange over there with hockey, although orange is on both sides of these flags. And of course, we just had a famous hockey star, you know, get killed in a bike accident, rivaling little Sprouts. And those people are showing their face and intimidating little Sprouts over here. Okay, well, have a great day.